Hey everybody, I'm Ashton Dixon and we're here at Arcadia Hall where I work under Natasha Mundy with media relations. How I first got the job was through recommendation. One of my current teammates was working with Miss Natasha and referred me the job. And I instantly took interest in it and I believed that I could take it further in my career. After being referred to the job by one of my teammates, I came in for a little sit-down talk with Miss Natasha to talk about my responsibilities and the roles that I'll be doing within the internship. So now we're here at St. John's Stadium where our softball team hosts their home games. And the role I played was basically, I was controller over the scoreboard and what goes on that scoreboard over there. So basically I was responsible for hits, strikes, balls, errors, and outs. Working the scoreboard at the softball games was a little difficult in the beginning, but it took a little time for me to adjust. But once I got adjusted, it was easy baking. Attention to detail is very important when working the scoreboard during the softball game. In the beginning, it was some instances where I would put incorrect scores on the board and the umpire would send somebody up or stop the game to give me time to correct what I was doing. So this is the ACC Center where the men's and women's host their home basketball games. This is by far one of my favorite jobs working, maybe because I grew up playing basketball, maybe not. For basketball, I had to work with in-game statistics, personnel to make sure they were accurate going into the stats website. Beach volleyball was fairly easy. The main tasks we had to accomplish were to match the correct pair of players on the correct courts, input the scores into stats broadcaster, and match the rosters together. One thing I will say when working in beach volleyball is communication is major, because in previous times, it was communicating with the scorekeeper that you would input the wrong scores most of the time. But that was a quick fix when Miss Natasha notified me and the rest of the group that worked at beach volleyball games to just fix it next time. I say beach volleyball and tennis are very similar because they have the same actions. You have to pair the correct players on the right courts, you have to match the teams, and you have to put the stats into stats broadcaster. I really appreciate the experience of working with tennis because I was very unfamiliar with it. So working with it, you get to learn and experience new things that you never had before. You get to go with new skills that will help for the future. Okay, so we're back here at Arcadia when I did my final 15 hours, where I made a content calendar, which you're gonna learn about next. I organized photography for the softball team, and I made a press release for the tennis. So for the content calendar, I had to go in and create an entire agenda of what would be posted from May all the way to December for the women's tennis team and the men's soccer team. For the softball team, I had to go in and organize all their photos by last name so they won't be confused and try to search for pictures where they're. And for the remainder of my hours, I created a press release for the men's tennis team.